constant coughing had made it impossible for him to take in adequate nutrition, and starvation, together with a raging bacterial pneumonia, were conspiring to end his very short life. At 9:03 p.m., he was pronounced dead from pertussis. This little boy died from whooping cough because his mother had decided not to vaccinate him. If he had been vaccinated, he would still be alive today. Only 60% of children under 2 have completed the recommended infant immunizations. Most of you have probably already been vaccinated, but a growing number of parents are deciding not to vaccinate their children. Vaccines are shots you get that prevent disease by injecting a weakened form of the disease into your body. People have stopped vaccinating their children and are forgetting that vaccines are the reasons that diseases like polio and measles are not around today. The shots recommended by the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, are safe, effective, and necessary. Vaccines have never been proven to cause autism and are not a danger to your health. Everyone is at risk for these diseases, and because of that, all parents should get their children vaccinated. Many parents are choosing not to vaccinate because they're afraid of the risks. They would rather risk their child getting their measles than having the MMR vaccine, the measles, mumps, and rubella. If those parents had done their research, they would know that the chance of their child having a serious allergic reaction is 1 in 1 million. The benefits of vaccines far outweigh the risks. Preventable diseases like measles and mumps can cause permanent disability and death. Would you rather risk death or an allergic reaction? Although there have been a small number of deaths from the MMR vaccine, common adverse reactions are minor soreness and fever. All vaccines have been tested by the FDA, the Food and Drug Association, and before a vaccine can even be recommended to be given to children, it has to be approved by the CDC and American Academy of Pediatrics. By not vaccinating your child, you are putting them at unnecessary risk. Thanks to anti-vaccine groups, diseases that were almost completely eradicated are coming back. 1 in 4 U.S. parents now believe some vaccines cause autism in healthy children. But even those still worried about risks still think about children getting vaccines. Because of over-exaggeration by the media, parents are not sure about the safety of vaccines. 12% of parents surveyed said they refused a vaccine a doctor had recommended. Of those, 56% of parents refused a new vaccine against HPV, the human papillomavirus, the infection that can lead to cervical cancer. Not vaccinating is not only a risk, but now doctors are refusing to treat children who have not been vaccinated. The unvaccinated children get sick, they go to the doctors, and now the doctors have to treat something that should have been prevented by vaccines. Doctors are urging parents to vaccinate because it is the right thing to do, and it will only benefit the health of their child. One of the most common misconceptions brought up by anti-vaccine groups is that vaccines cause autism. This has never been proven, and the one study that supported this theory has been retracted. Dr. Andrew Wakefield's study that linked MMR to autism was published in The Lancet, a medical journal. This started an epidemic of measles in London because parents were afraid to vaccinate their children. 10 of the study's 13 authors have retracted their hypothesis, admitting that vaccines have not caused autism. Dr. Wakefield's study was unethical and sparked an unnecessary fear of vaccination. Another major figure in the anti-vaccine movement is Jenny McCarthy. Jenny McCarthy, former Playboy bunny and founder of the Autism Awareness Foundation of Generation Rescue, believes that her son Evan's autism was caused by the MMR vaccine. She is not a scientist, nor is she a doctor, but parents are taking her advice and not vaccinating their children. Parents should stop getting medical advice from celebrities, and they should talk to their doctor. Jenny McCarthy says she is not anti-vaccine, just anti-schedule. She says babies are getting too many shots too soon. First, a baby's immune systems are weak, and we should vaccinate them as soon as it is safe. Second, the recommended schedule is designed to work at certain ages and specific times. Would you rather wait until your child is 4 years old and then vaccinate them with the polio vaccine? Amanda Peet, an actress and advocate for vaccines, believes that all parents should vaccinate their children. And she is a strong believer in staying up to date on your vaccine schedule. And she wants parents to know the truth by talking to their pediatrician.
Turn it on.
Hit the blue button. And slide it up.
Like all new parents, my husband and I want what's best for our baby. When it came to immunizations, I wanted the facts. So I carefully researched vaccines, talking to pediatricians and other experts and asking tough questions. The answer was obvious. Vaccines like those against measles and influenza are not only a good idea, they could save our daughter's life. Take the time to get the facts. Vaccines save lives.
Anti-vaccine activists also claim that thimerosal, a mercury-containing preservative used in vaccines worldwide since the 1930s, also causes autism. Vaccines that are not a single dose require a preservative to protect them from contaminants. 8 large studies in Sweden, Denmark, the USA, Canada, and England consistently found no evidence of a thimerosal link to autism. Even after thimerosal was removed from vaccines, autism rates continue to climb. No one knows exactly what causes autism, but they know for sure that there is no link between vaccines and autism. Parents of today do not remember when children died of measles and polio. They did not live when children were taken away of diseases like meningitis or rotavirus. Scientists fear that it might take a disease coming back for parents to reinforce the importance of vaccines. Today, diseases are not part of our daily lives in the U.S. because they have become a standard practice of care for our children. If parents do not educate themselves and don't learn the importance of vaccines, these diseases will return. If parents disregard the importance of vaccines, the first children to suffer will be the children who can't be vaccinated because of allergic reactions. Parents that choose against the vaccination of healthy children are the ones who put the children who cannot be vaccinated at risk. We all understand a parent's desire to protect their children. However, parents should not act on misinformation, but they should act on accurate scientific information. Each parent needs to understand the benefits and risks of vaccination. That baby boy could have been alive today if his parents had only known the truth about vaccination. Thank you.